Okay, so what the problem is asking you is select the element that is most, or the atom that is most electronegative out of the following sets. And if you remember from a couple chapters ago, negativity is the same thing as electron affinity. The lower you go left, the lower the electron negativity gets, but the higher and right you get, the higher electron affinity is. So, what I did for letter A was I canceled out all the ones that were lower or had lower electron affinities and left the one with the higher one. So I compared AS and SE. AS is farther to the left than SE is in the periodic table, so I eliminated AS because it was didn't have as great as electron affinity as SE did. And then BR was also farther to the right than SE was, so I could eliminate SE. And then BR was higher up than iodine was, so the higher you get, the bigger the electron affinity is. So that leaves us with beryllium for letter A. Then for A, I compared Al and boron, and boron is higher than aluminum is, so boron stays. Boron is farther to the left than carbon is, so carbon is greater because it's farther to the right. And then carbon is higher up on the periodic table than silicon is, so carbon is the greatest electron affinity for B. Then I compared germanium and arsenic. Arsenic was farther to the right than germanium was, so it stays. Phosphorus is higher up than arsenic is, so phosphorus wins. And then phosphorus is, where is SN? Oh, phosphorus is higher and farther right than tin is, so phosphorus wins C. Then for D, I compared lithium and rubidium, and lithium is higher than rubidium is, so lithium wins. Lithium is farther left, although than beryllium, so beryllium wins. And then beryllium is higher up than strontium is, so beryllium wins. So basically you just have to remember that the lower that you go, the lower the electron affinity. But the farther right you go, that was a bad arrow, but the farther right that you go, the higher electron affinity. And then the higher you go, the higher the electron affinity. So you just have to remember those three things when you're doing these problems.